Let me just double check that everything is like running because I get super anal about that.
No, it would be insane to do this twice. I took a small peek at the Jesse one.
Yeah.
And I feel like this will be very similar.
Hey guys, you're watching Guitar Chat, the show where we chat to touring musicians to see what guitars are bringing out on tour with them. And today I'm joined by none other than Keyan from ANIMATE. Keyan, how are you, dude?
Good.
Played your first Australia show about 15 minutes ago. How was that?
Yeah, it was crazy. We did, I think, like 23 hours or some odd amount of travel to get here. And I don't know, like as soon as I got on stage, I was just kind of locked in and just felt like a show. But Australia was awesome.
Nice. You've been in Adelaide for a couple of days just getting, I guess, like used to the jet lag. How's that been?
It's actually not bad. Like my schedule is pretty at home. Like I'm pretty kind of a night owl. And I got here and I slept decently on the plane, and my schedule right now is like somehow perfectly flipped.
Nice.
So I'm up at like 7 every day. I've been just going and getting
coffee. Yeah.
At a new coffee shop every time.
Sick.
But yeah, sick. Australia, man. I don't even know how to.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for you guys to come here for so long.
No, it does seem overdue. It's like this. I feel like our genre is like built up over here.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's definitely like found its niche.
Yeah, I think of our top 5 Spotify streaming cities, it's like 2 of them are Australian cities.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, there you go.
So
what are the other top
overdue.
5, just out of curiosity? Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't think so, but Melbourne is literally 1.
Melbourne people love metalcore stuff.
Right,
dude.
yeah.
It's like a huge thing over there.
Yeah,
like,
it makes a lot of sense.
yeah, for sure. All right, let's get into the guitar.
Yep.
Let's not waste any more time. Everything from headstock all the way down to the bottom of the guitar.
Yeah, so Ibanez, this is my first XL. It seems long overdue. I don't know the exact model. I'm forewarning going into this. I like briefly told him before this that I'm just like not the biggest guitar nerd, and I don't know a lot of like serial numbers and particular things, but I know this is just the RGXL, and if you know, you know.
Yeah.
The 7-string.
Prestige?
Yep, Prestige. It's got a little bit of nice road wear on the headstock here. But yeah, so this guy I got, I think I've had it for like almost a year now. And obviously we started tuning to like D sharp, you know, double. I started looking around at what options they had, and as you know, a lot of people know, I get so many messages of people who are like, "Oh, it's got the Floyd Rose on it." I think I actually saw Jesse did the Floyd swap, and
on his red one.
Yeah, on his red one. So I was like, "Oh, if Ibanez will do that, like
100%.
by all means."
Yeah.
So yeah, I just hit them up, and we got the Floyd swapped out because I will never use a whammy bar in my life. Yeah. And we got this guy banged out. I've got another one coming too. I just love it so much that I just had to get another one.
Same model?
Yeah, actually the same model. It's actually completely the same setup. This is like a kind of a sneak peek into this. I'm getting a LA custom shop, so I'm going to get it painted. Nothing too crazy otherwise. It's literally the same thing. And I'm actually going to get a regular nut.
Yeah.
Jesse got that as well. I actually got this rushed to me.
Yeah.
Because we were recording our newest record, and I needed a good guitar to go in and get it done. I tracked the whole record on this thing, which is pretty cool too. But
the whole record, everything.
Yeah,
Nice.
the whole record is done on this completely. I kept the stock pickups, which are like pretty sick. I was telling him I don't know the exact model.
The Damasio somethings.
Yeah.
They are stock. They do come in the Prestige XL.
Dude, I actually like them. And I think Jesse.
He's got the same.
Yeah, he's got the same thing. But he's got the gold poles.
Yeah, true.
He's a boss. But yeah, this guy is my go-to. I literally don't play my other guitars anymore, like straight up. There's no reason to play my other guitars because of this. But everything on this thing is stock. If I could change anything, I would get the nut done.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, they were telling me it was like, it was literally coming down to like weeks.
Yeah,
I need this guitar.
Need it straight away. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got the Evertune.
Yeah. So Evertune technically doesn't do this. I think they actually have like a thing on their website that's like, hey, we don't switch out Evertune, but they don't switch out Floyd Rose to Evertune.
Yeah.
Because it's like a deep
It is, yeah. The way it's kind of cut out through the back.
And you can actually see there's like a wood filler, which like most of the time you could get painted, but again, I rushed this guitar to my house. There's a wood filler, and it's like it takes a lot of work, so I don't think Evertune really wants to do that to people's guitars. And but they have a really special relationship with Ibanez, obviously.
Yeah.
And the artists are able to take advantage of that.
27 inches of scale length, so perfect for what you guys are doing.
Yeah. I you know, one of these days I'm gonna somehow get them to give me a longer one.
Nice.
If I eventually, who knows where metal is going, man.
We're gonna have to have like 35
Yeah, we're gonna start
inch,
playing on basses. Those 6-string
bass
basses.
sixes, yeah. I was gonna ask, the pickup selector, are you moving that around much in the set, or?
Dude, I actually don't. I have a hard time with it. They make noise sometimes. And it bothers the absolute shit out of me.
Yep.
I know in the past, like in old records, we used to like, you know, clean in leads, pop it up. But I don't know. I just like started catering all of my tones to the
so you don't have to move it. That's exactly what I've been doing.
Yeah, it's just like it removes one area of
something that can go
playing.
wrong. Yeah.
And it's another thing. I just never really practiced doing that. And the only time I used to do it was for like clean parts live.
Yeah.
But even now, it's like if I pop this up and use my clean tone, it's like so bright and round because I've already got it like
like EQ'd out or whatever.
Yeah, to try to get like something close, because that's really all this is. It's like different like tonal approach, and EQ can get you like somewhat close.
Yeah.
And I'm sure someone out there would be like, "No, you're f***ing wrong," but.
Don't worry, there will be.
Yeah,
sure.
I actually know that I'm wrong, but I'm like willing to sacrifice that, you know.
For the live performance, I guess.
Yeah. You can see on the back too, they retrofitted this plate, which my screws, I just realized right now that I forgot to put these 2 screws in.
It's still holding in. It's always got 4 others.
Yeah. I would take this thing off. They added a nice big metal plate on there too.
Oh yeah, like with the teeth or whatever.
Yeah,
that looks sick.
And they foamed it for me, so it doesn't rattle. This low string has a tendency to rattle at a certain string size. But yeah, this thing, for being 7 months old, is f***ed, man.
Just looking at it now, there's like a lot of little dings and stuff. But you know what? That comes with the gig, man. There's a lot of...
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I like actually do, like when I f*** it up pretty bad, I'm like, hey. A lot of people like will look at it and be like, dude, you don't take care of your stuff.
It's not even that. Like if you're like...
It just happens, dude.
If you're touring around, you don't even know how they get there. It's just like, there's a ding on my guitar now.
Yeah.
Like
the things I've hit, like it's just like getting onto the stage, you're like going through doors.
Yeah.
And, like,
hitting a mic stand on the way in.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sabian's from Alpha Wolf?
Oh yeah, well I feel like he just like...
I think he does a little bit on purpose. Like he's
There's a certain point where you're like, hold on.
Like all around here is just like scuffed up. Like you see the wood. It looks sick as
if you look at him on stage, it's like understandable.
So Jesse throwing his guitar in the audience.
Yeah, Jesse too. He showed me his guitar, and he has like a chunk out of this because he's been doing this thing where he like chainsaws it at the end of his set on the riser. Yeah, and it's like, Jesus Christ, man.
Speaking of strings, actually. Yeah. So obviously you're jumping around a lot on the record. Mm-hmm. You said D sharp. Is that the lowest you go? And I feel like Emulation of the Night goes lower than that. Or am I wrong?
That song does go lower, but that's just like a pitch shift. And I actually like that's what I used on the record. So I pitch shifted it instead of like tracking it down to the tuning. There's Elysium sits in D.
Double drop D.
Yes. So that's a half step down.
Yep.
I can't recall exactly what Emulation goes down to. It goes from E to like 4 steps down from E. So whatever.
4 steps or semitones?
Semitones, sorry.
I was gonna steps.
Yeah, this is
far.
Here's the lack.
No, trust me, I don't know any of this shit.
Yeah.
But like, so this is in D sharp natively, or is it in something a bit higher and you're pitching down?
This stays in D sharp.
Wow. Okay. So what gauges are you running? Do you know off the top of your head?
It's not too bad. Evertune, I think right now does not go higher than 80.
Yeah.
Like doesn't support higher than 80. And I actually don't like the way an 80 feels on
Neither.
this.
The max I go is like a 74.
Yeah, so that's what this is. This is the 8-string
Didario pack.
Yeah,
with the
with-
6-string thrown out.
Yeah.
It's like
So,
everyone's
which is like really classic. It's really easy for me too to like if I'm on tour and I'm like short on strings.
You can anywhere will have it kind of
And
thing,
if you know about Evertune, it's like
Yeah.
if you change string gauge, you have to
redo the whole thing, yeah. So having it all
Right.
set together is really nice.
Yeah, I think I would change a few things in this string pack. Like this string needs to come up a bit, and
Yep.
like in a certain world, the guitar should be set up, and I should have an 80 on this.
Yeah.
But Evertune does so much heavy lifting.
For
that
sure.
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, 100%. With the Evertune, like even if like the tension isn't there, like the note will still be in tune no matter what.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's all that matters, really.
And it doesn't feel too
No,
bad.
it feels like
With-
actually pretty good, to be honest, for a 74 on a 27 in D sharp. Like that's feeling good. Like the 74 is a heavy gauge, but you are right. Like there's something about the 80. I feel like it's just like it sounds round, like it's,
Yeah.
and it dies off really quickly too because
Yeah.
it's a thick string. Like 74 is I actually use a 72 if I want to be really nerdy about it.
Yeah, they have like some off sizes, but yeah, I would like love something in between here and there. 74 and 80. But yeah, there's something strange, I think, and not to like dog on Evertune. I don't know if it has something to do with that or what the full situation is. I've actually shoved an 85 through here. So they say that you can't.
Oh, right.
But I tried it. And
Like the whole string went through?
yeah, it went through. It took like some
Oh, okay.
finagling, but it went through, and I was like,
Okay.
I could try this. But I was like, just getting ready for tracking the record. I was trying a bunch of different like string gauges, and I just kept coming back. I was like, the 74 just like, even
Sounds
though
good.
technically it's like, oh, you should go up, just feels and sounds better.
Yeah.
Like you still get that like twang and push through.
Yeah, 100%.
And interesting enough, I like only bend a few strings in the set, and those are the only ones that are set to bend. So like,
So like on the edge of zone 2 or whatever.
yeah. So this one's set to bend.
Yeah.
My 7th string, and these two, and that's it.
Nice.
I broke this one on the Evertune somehow.
Oh, so that's just like
Yeah, this is a regular
normal.
string.
Yep.
I really don't know. Everyone I show them, they're like, I don't know what you did. And
I've seen stuff like that where it's like sits in the end. I think try this if you haven't done it already. Like roll it all the way back, like and completely reset the saddle and then string it up again. That
Yeah.
might. I don't know if you try that yet.
Interesting. I don't know what it is. I think the nut is like slightly crooked on the inside, so I
okay.
can't loosen it beyond a certain
But, oh right. Okay.
So like I actually can't get it to this tuning.
Well, it's a normal string. It's
Yeah. Which I deal with, and this is like my home base anyways for when I'm tuning. So
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Nice, man.
yeah, I keep it not like I try to keep it. It might be sterile or whatever, but that's what I want. I like try to keep it very in control.
Oh yeah, like the less moving parts, the better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
100%. And this is the only guitar you're using throughout the whole set, pretty much.
Yeah. We are doing a headliner coming up, and not to like spoil too much, but I will need more guitars. Ibanez is obviously working on that custom shop that I had mentioned.
Yep.
Which I will have for the headliner.
Nice.
So I'll have 2 of these, and I don't really have a good plan yet. I do think you had mentioned that it is kind of crazy that this is like natively in D sharp, and most of that is because when I'm at home, I'm writing in D sharp.
Yep.
But I do think I will set the other one in E, just so it's like more comfortable.
Yep.
And like right now I'm pitching up to F sometimes, pitching down to D.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
So like the most centered.
Yeah. Like
position.
whatever is the center
Home
point, I
base.
guess. Yeah.
But I do also, I think I'll have to pull out a third.
A third.
For like G sharp tunings or an
Oh,
A
yeah,
drop
like
A.
for old stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Which won't have that. But yeah, this has been the guy I have toured exclusively with. I'm in Australia without another guitar. Like
Yeah, I was gonna say
don't
there's
even
no
have a
backup or nothing. So if this
Yeah.
goes, like
Before I left, I was like, 5 shows, it'll make it.
It should be
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As so long as the neck doesn't snap.
No, the airports here are nice enough.
Yeah. That's the
We'll
only
see.
thing is like we're flying a lot. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
D-man, this is the best guitar I think
Yeah.
I have owned. And we briefly talked about the necks, and it's just like, this is just classic Ibanez, annoyingly thin to the point where I can never like another neck again.
It's like an engineering marvel. I think that's what you were saying.
Yeah, no, it literally is. Like, I didn't realize that it was like that big of a deal. Like, there's so much tension on this, and like, there's a certain point where you reduce the wood so much that it becomes like
Brittle and it will
yeah,
snap. Yeah.
But they have clearly figured this the fuck out. So. But yeah, this is the guy, RGXL.
Nice, man.
Full
Sick.
bass.
Well, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And have fun for the rest of Australia.
Yeah, I will try. I'll do my best.